Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, especially the honorable judges. Before I deliver my speech, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jack Stephen Fosin, and I 10th grade from St. Tarcisius Senior High School. In this opportunity, I would like to tell how important to have a critical thinking as a young generation, but of course in a positive ways. Let's go. Critical thinking means intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, or evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or even a communication as a guide to belief and action. In my opinion, as a teenager or young generation or even a student, critical thinking helps us in many ways. For example, to know lesson better. In math, we don't only memorize number 1 until 1000. We don't only memorize the formula, but we also try to solve the problem in a different ways. Next, in science, we don't only read the facts, but we also try to ask, how does it work, or why does it happen? Second, critical thinking helps us for identification of biases. Pointing out these biases helps to remove them from contention when it comes to solving the problem, and allows you to see from a different perspective. Researching data and facts allow you to be prepared when you're presenting your information to people. You will know exactly what you are talking about due to the time you spend with the subject material. And you well spoken and know what question do you want to ask to gain more your knowledge. Third, critical thinking let us for open-minded. When do a conversation or participating in a group, if we truly want to solve the problem, we must be willing to hear everyone's opinion and ideas if you want them to hear yours. Fourth, critical thinking, open mind for true collaboration. When we do a collaboration or in a group team, we must be willing to hear everyone's opinion and ideas because it's very crucial to success. If we truly want to solve the problem, we must be willingness to hear everyone. And critical thinking demands intellectual humility of willingness to admit might be wrong, which can turn into a constructive discussion. Fifth, critical thinking helps us to take a decision. When we do a decision, we can think using critical thinking. What the benefits if we take something? What is the worst case if we take this? Like example, I'm 15 years old. What is the benefit if I drive in a car? I can go to anywhere place easier. But what is the worst? I can get a violation from a police. Next, and the last one, critical thinking can help us from hoax. If we read the article clearly, we can get away from hoax. The honorable judges, I want to give my conclusion. In my conclusion, critical thinking helps us in many ways. At school, at home, and even when we grow up and work, we will need this skill. It will make us smarter, wiser, and more ready for life. So let us for practice and build our critical thinking skill every day. If we problem in a logical manner, like in asking questions, practice active listening, and don't be afraid to try new ideas. And that's all from me, Jack Stephen Fosin, and bye bye.